Carl, how do you sum that one up?
We weren't good enough tonight. We were too casual and too sloppy at times when we had possession of the ball. And, the first 20, 25 minutes we were good. We created some good opportunities, but we just didn't get enough bodies in the box for the whole game. We just didn't get enough people in the box. So if you don't get people in the box, you can't score goals.
There seemed to be a sense of frustration because Craig in the first half was bombing the crosses in, or just missing the head, or just coming off a boot and stuff like that. Do you think your team needed to be maybe a little bit more patient, and even maybe that first goal came through that impatience?
Yeah, look, it was something that we've spoke about a lot. It's about taking care with the ball and not forcing things and moving the ball quickly. And at times tonight we were a little bit casual with the passing, and it was a little bit slow to static. We were a little bit static, so it makes it hard. They defended very well, made it difficult for us, and they played some good stuff as well. And we just didn't get our pressing right. We didn't, we were a little bit disjointed defensively as well. So it wasn't one of our better performances, but there was enough, I think, there for us to have got something.
So Zach Clough, I think you got a good hour out of him. It surprised me you started him on the wing at first, but obviously you know him better than I did. How did you see his performance?
Yeah, look, it's the first game for quite some time. So he's a good player, and it's just going to take him time to get back to his level. He had some good moments today. I thought he provided a little bit more of a spark for us when he came into the middle, because there was a little bit of space there that we needed to exploit. But it's just I suppose all the boys will be frustrated, because they did put a lot of effort in tonight, and they just didn't have the patience or at times the quality to get the goal.
Carl, just speaking about the perhaps disjointed areas in defence, it seemed Newcastle getting a lot of the ball between the sixes and the front of the defence. Obviously, something they were looking to try and exploit. How did you see that?
Yeah, look, it's something we know how to defend against, and we just didn't do what we would normally do. As I said, we were a little bit disjointed defensively. There was players, working hard to go put pressure on the ball, but we weren't ready to put pressure on the ball. So it was more individual pressing than as a collective team. And when you press as individuals, then you open up space, and it makes it easy for the teams to play through, and that's what happened on numerous occasions.
Obviously, tough conditions tonight, tough for both sides. 2 scheduled drinks breaks in each half. Can't say too much about it, but do you think that everyone dealt with it the best they could?
Yeah, look, I suppose the first drink break sort of in the first half came out bad times where we were sort of pushing for the game, and it gave a little bit of a respite for them. So, look, it is what it is. We got to look forward to our next game. We still got a long way to go to get back to where we were before the break. We still haven't got back to our level. So it's something that we just got to keep working on. And and have the belief, and it will come.
Just on the momentum before the break was really good for the team, and then obviously now it's no win in the first 3 games. There was always the risk something like this would happen. Had you hoped that if it was going to happen, it wouldn't take this long to get back into the form you had before? Yeah,
no, look, it's I suppose it's a very similar scenario to how the season started. We had a couple of the away games and then the home game, so. It's something that we have to improve on. As I said, we just didn't have the ruthless enough in front of goal, or get desperate enough to get into the box to score goals. Because we put the ball in there enough to do that, but we just didn't. As I said, we just didn't get enough numbers in the box, or we were a little bit late to arriving there.
Carl, I know you probably can't comment too much on this, but there was a lot of frustration seen from the crowd and stuff around time wasting and stuff, particularly with Jack Duncan. Was there anything that you felt was maybe the referee wasn't on top of that enough? Or
No, I think he was fine. You get that time wasting, but that's the referee dealt with it. He dealt dealt with it early in the second half as well, so it put the goalkeeper on notice. So no, I have no issues with that.
And just on the game itself, it was a very cross-heavy approach to the way you attacked. Is there anything? Did you think that approach worked fine, and it was just a case of the ball just not falling your way, or do you think maybe there was?
As you said, we've put some good balls in there, and at times we were just a little bit late arriving, or we just didn't have enough numbers in the box. There's no point putting the ball in there if we don't have the numbers in there. And then, the frustrating thing was the last 15 minutes, all our players were outside the box, and we had no one in the box. And you can't score goals unless you get in the box, so that was a little bit frustrating.